Greetings everybody, this is Gaia Earth Goddess. I'm back with a quick video, just getting ready to go to bed as you can see and all of that, but I was inspired by another video I saw today on Instagram. So shout out to Zen Life Grace. I'm going to put her Instagram name in my description for this video. But I just wanted to come in here and talk about something that she was saying, and I really resonated because it's not a lot of times that I find people who have or share my same perspective on a lot of things, and it's something that I saw on her Instagram that I really resonated with, and she was explaining why she does not celebrate Black History Month with her son, and I'm the same way. I don't celebrate Black History Month with my children, and I noticed that she had a lot of the same points that I agree with and believe in as well, because like I've said in previous videos, Black History Month it's the whole Black history is a curse. It's like a spell, and it causes people who are brown skinned, melanated, Black, whatever you want to call them, to be stuck in this ongoing loop, like a paradigm of victimhood. And like, if you are always talking about slavery and oppression, and we got to make it out of this struggle, and we have to overcome this, and we overcame that, and civil rights and all these different things, and you're constantly talking about that, it keeps your people in this constant loop where you're not really progressing. You're just going in circles. And I've noticed that, for example, like people who are, I'm going to say Hues, because I don't know if I can say their name, but when I say Hue-ish people who are from that particular group, they've advanced so much because, yes, they've had, similar struggles to us, atrocities done to them as well, but they didn't dwell on it. They kind of just went on with their existence and built from that. Our people don't do that. They dwell on things. It's like they get stuck in the history. Like, they get stuck in talking about slavery and what happened in slavery and how we have to overcome some of the same things because racism is still alive, and and we have to be proud to be Black and proud to be this and proud to be that, because it's like people are always against us, and there's always, the odds are always against us, and we're the underdog, or we fought for civil rights, and there's still so much that we have to still overcome. Despite that, we become locked into that, and because we're locked into that, we manifest the crazy, shitty reality that we live in. We are not going to be respected or have rights or have anything change if we are constantly locking ourselves into that mindset. You are literally manifesting your own damnation by doing that. And so Black history, unfortunately, in this country is that. Like, it's always, you're dwelling on slavery or dwelling on some old ass invention that was invented in 1800s that is either A, obsolete, or B, has been upgraded about 90 times since then, and nobody talks about that, but you want to just go on and on and on about the guy who invented, potato chips, or the guy who invented the stoplight, or something like that. And they have to know this, but a lot of these things, these young people, like people like me and my Grace, believe they don't need to know all of those things. They don't. Like, these things happened hundreds of years ago before any of us were born. We don't know if it actually happened that way or not. It's always just stuck in the past. Like, and you don't see other groups of people doing this. You do not see Hispanics just going in on teaching their children on what Hispanics invented, or white people just really going in on all the inventions that they did, or Asians just really, you don't. They invented it, so what? They kept moving. We don't have that so what moment. We get stuck on it. We get stuck on Harriet Tubman. We get stuck on Martin Luther King. We get stuck on those things, and it's holding us back as a people and becoming a curse. So no, I don't teach my children Black history. If they learn it, fine. They learn it from someplace else. They're gonna learn it when they're older and they're out of the house. But me sitting down and teaching them about the civil rights movement, why? They weren't alive back then. That had nothing to do with them right now. It has nothing to do with them, right? And with me, because I wasn't even born in that time period. maybe my mother and grandmother, then yes, but that has nothing to do with me. And all those things that are in books that talk about it, we don't actually know if it happened or not because we weren't there. And, I just don't waste time dwelling on Black history when I know there's so much more we can be if we stop dwelling in history and just sitting in it. Um, she also talked about, it was a lot of great points that she talked about. Just visit her Instagram page because it was a lot of good points that she spoke on and things like that, and like how we tend to identify with our skin tone for everything. Like you'll see an Instagram post or some kind of post or video where a quote unquote black man became a doctor. And instead of saying, oh, good job, you're a doctor, you see all these black excellence, black melanated king excellence, and I'm like, why can't he just be like, oh, congrats, you're a doctor? Why does it have to be attached to a race or a color? Why does it have to be like this little tag that we put on and we wear to define everything that we do? If you're a good hairdresser or a good mom or you see a good couple, why can't they just be that? Why do they have to be black parenthood excellence, melanated? Why can't it just be a person? Because nobody else, you do not see Asians doing that. You do not see white folks doing that. You don't see anybody else doing that but us. And if you get stuck on your race, like she was saying, it's like this egotistical thing. And you're having so much pride in how you look and your skin tone and your race that you don't see pride. It's like clouding having pride in anything else. And if you meet someone who doesn't see that pride in your skin tone like you do, then all of a sudden they're racist, but they just don't have the same perspective as you because you have attached every proud moment of your life to your color or your race. It's always black this or black that. Like black businesses, just be a business. It doesn't have to be black. Just be a business. You're the only people that are doing this. We are the only people that keep doing this and perpetuating this spell on ourselves. So no, my children don't know nothing about no Black history. They don't. They I don't teach it to them. It's if they learn it, they learn it, but I'm not going to sit there and put emphasis on it. I'm not teaching it. If they learn it, it's coming from outside sources. Maybe they saw something online, or maybe they, my daughter's in pre-K, so maybe somebody read a book about civil rights or something like that. But I'm not going out of my way to keep them locked into this slave and victim mentality and then make her responsible for carrying that on. She's a new person and she has her whole life ahead of her. She does not need to be dwelling on what happened during civil rights, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, or slavery, because all of that happened hundreds of years ago. It has nothing to do with her. So, I agree with that wholeheartedly, and I appreciate Zen Life Grace for having the courage to say that, because when you speak like that, people really think that you're a coon or you're a sellout or something like that. But it's nice to see that other people share that sentiment and share that perspective. Like I'm not the only one who sees that this whole Black history thing is really some BS, and it's not cool to keep putting the younger generations through that mental slavery and that mental curse. We have to stop it somewhere. And I just see that there are a few of us out there doing it, and that's great. But shout out to Zen Life Grace. I will be, like I said, putting her stuff in my description. But this was just a short video for right now to talk to you guys about that, because it is Black History Month and it is prevalent. And people keep, real quick, people keep talking about the Kendrick Lamar halftime thing, and no, I didn't see that either. Some kind of symbolism for Black people. It's just too much. Like, why can't he just perform? Like, why do you have to make it blackety black? Like, why you see what I'm saying? Like, I know it's some people out there that see what I'm saying. It doesn't always have to be blackety black. Just be a quote unquote Black performer and just perform. Like, it doesn't have to be proud Black moment every time you do anything. Like, you take 2 breaths and it's like proud Black moment. Like, and that's how we act. And I know if it's annoying to me and I am from this community, it's annoying to other people. So just I think we as a people need to think about that. But I was just coming on here really quick just to spread some knowledge and talk about that. And I will see you guys later. All right. Bye bye.